Well, now let's look at subject and subject. Only two in this one. So we're going to look at subject, the noun, subject, subject. And this one can have many definitions, but I want to focus on three of them. You've probably noticed that I focus on one definition only. But this one's got three, and it works out really, really well. So the first one is something concerning which something is said or done. So we're talking about the subject of the sentence because it was said or done. One that is placed under authority or control. So the king has many subjects in his country. They're all under his control. Or a department of knowledge or learning. English is a great subject to take in school. So math can be another subject. Physics, biology, your sciences, music, your languages. Those are all subjects of knowledge or learning that you can take in school. So let's look at our example sentence. This one works out really good for me too. Death is a difficult subject that few people like to talk about. It's hard. It's a difficult subject. Now there's other subjects that people love to talk about, but this one, it's a difficult subject. It's that first definition, something about concerning what is said, and talking about death is the subject that's hard because that's the thing we're talking about. Now let's look at the verb. The verb is pronounced a little bit differently because that one was subject and this one is subject. Subject. And this one, just one definition I want to focus on. So there's subject, and it says to bring under control or dominion, like what a king does to his people or a leader can do. And the interesting thing is that people that do this usually voluntarily submit themselves to the leadership. And a king, okay, maybe not. He's ruling and that. But yet, let me show you an example of, like myself, voluntarily subjecting myself. Sorry, I had to look for the board. I subject myself to the authority of my school administration. My principal is the leader in my school, and everything's going to function much better if I subject myself to the administration, to her leadership, because she's been placed in a position of authority over me. Now, when I subject myself means I'm putting myself under her authority, which means I'm going to follow the directions and the rules, and she can count on me to do the right thing. Many children can be considered that they are subjected to the authority of their parents. They're under their parents' authority. And so therefore we can use this part to help understand to subject someone or to subject something. And it's usually to bring under the authority. Parents subject their authority. It's referred to the ones receiving the authority. So the children subject to the authority of their parents. The citizens subject to the authority of the police. So there's this way of putting it. The one in authority is mentioned last because they're receiving that control. So there is your subject and subject.